Good afternoon. It's 4:30, Sunday, the 14th of June 2015. What I have here is sliced up rhubarb. Why, you may be asked? Well, I've been given £3, that's £3 of rhubarb, to see if I can make some rhubarb wine. So the idea is you slice it up, and this is a new method to me, I've never tried it before. Then you pour the sugar on. I'm using caster sugar. Gonna get a ladle. Get the idea. Let me see if I can get to bottom. So you coat as much as possible. Put some more in, I might stir it round in a bit. But the idea is the sugar will pull the liquid out of the rhubarb. Don't know if it works. Never tried this method of extraction before. Extractions I've used before is either boiling or soaking. It's a dry extraction. Be interesting. The amount of sugar I'm using is 2 3/4 pounds. It's definitely going to be interesting to see if it works. I'm going to stop it there, turn it round, try to get as much coated as possible, and I'll show you the results. They are as much as possible coated. Now the idea is that you leave this for at least 24 hours. So this video is going to take about 2-3 days before I upload. But the idea now is you cover that and you leave it. Preferably in a warmish place, so I might just leave it in the kitchen on the side. And in 2 or 3 days we'll check it. See if there's any liquor that's come to the bottom. That says I've never tried this extraction method before, the liquor. I've boiled it, soaked fruit in past, swizzled up round. First time I've tried this method. Be interesting to see the results. Okie doke. I'll speak to you on Tuesday the 16th of June and we'll have a look at it. Right, it's Tuesday 16th of June. We've come back to the rhubarb and I am surprised how much liquid has been pulled out of the rhubarb. Didn't know if it would work. Look how much liquid there is. So it's time to strain it off and start the actual rock wine. So I'm going to film this, give you all a bit of a laugh. So I need to set the camera up, get stuff set up, and then we'll make a start on it. So, exactly like I did with the fruit flavoured, clean demijohn, sieve and a funnel. So let's see if we can get this in. Clean my hands. You can see how much there is, and I haven't even squeezed it out yet. So that back on. Just going to wet muslin cloth. Muslin cloth allowed the liquid to go through, but not the bits. Just got to get another bowl, 2 secs. So, this will be fun. Put some of them in. Like that. And we'll have a good squeeze. You need about 3-4 lots of this. Put it this way. Again. Drop some on the floor, never mind. Clean it up in a bit. I said I'm quite surprised how much liquid has come out. I didn't expect this amount of liquid. In fact, as you may remember, I didn't expect it to work at all. Get all that in. Some dropped out there, just hang it back in that bowl. There should be, oh, still got some sugar at bottom. Surprised at that, still sugar at bottom. I'm going to waste that sugar, I'm going to rinse them out in a sec. So, dropping bits of rhubarb all over the place. Oh, there it is. I'm going to rinse my hands and dry my hands. So, I am really shocked at the amount of liquid that we got out. I mean, it's, I say there's a good couple of pints there easily. Just need to take a picture of this because I'm telling my sister about it and she that's it. Sort that out in a bit. So what we've got to do now, put some warm water in this bowl. When I say warm water, I mean warm water, I don't mean hot water. Bit of warm water in. Because there's still goodness in the fruit. Let's put the fruit back in. Because there's still bits of sugar in. Mix it up. Drop some of it in there. Rinse it out again. Tell you what. Get rid of that now. Can be thrown. Oh, I'm going everywhere with this beetroot. Let's get rid of that as well. With a new bag. Yeah, like I said, it's gone all over the place with the beetroot, but I can tidy up, no problem with that. So in there, beetroot juice, sugar, water. It does say to make a smoother drink, add some wine, grape concentrate. So we're going to add that in next. So that can be thrown away now. So like it says, fruit juice from the beetroot, grapefruit juice, water and sugar. There's something I've forgotten, just give me one sec. And it does advise you to put what's called a Camden tablet in. Or crushed Camden tablet. This is to stop the chlorine in the water affecting the taste. Add a bit of water into there, just to make sure I've got all the tablet in, and stuff to the side. So there it is. Give it a good shake about. Hang on, phone's going. Sorry about that, it was just my sister ringing me up to wish me happy birthday. Because it's my birthday today. So, where did we get to? Yes. Fruit juice in there, sugar, Camden tablet, grape juice. So then we can start adding other stuff to it. The first thing I'm going to do though, pour some of it out into here. like that, and we're putting a device called a hydrometer. Just plonks in like that, and it tests how much sugar and stuff there is in there. So it comes out at 1.2. Difficult because it keeps moving around. Just have to tap there. 1 point. About 1.28. The reason for this is I've got a little calculation thing here. Oh, that's bigger than that. It would work if it went that far up. But basically, I'll have to have a look. You set the... Yeah, it's there. 1 point... Oh, 128. In the top there, you set what it is now. After fermentation is finished, you look across there and it tells you how much alcohol is in it. So it started at 1.28. If it went to 1.02, there'd be about 16.5% alcohol to it. Most of my wines stay between 12 and 14%. It basically tests the specific gravity, the sugar, etc. in the liquid. So now, I can put that back in there, because we don't want to waste it. Now we have to add natural yeast and stuff. So what I have here, some yeast nutrients. Actually, I do want a bit of that still out. Just a bit. About that much. Measuring spoons. And you put 1 rounded teaspoon of yeast nutrients in. Oh, that's a tablespoon. 1/2 teaspoon. Teaspoon. So that goes in. That's the yeast nutrients. That'll feed the yeast. Then the yeast. I don't go for buying specific yeast. You can buy certain yeasts. I don't bother. Just buy a general yeast. You can feel how I can feel how syrupy it is. And that's it. That's the wine started. Airlock on, because as I stated before, water, sugar, yeast will produce alcohol and CO2. So that's the wine started. And now it's just a matter of just leaving it somewhere warm to make it. As you notice, I've only half filled it, and then within about a week I'll fill it up to about there. But that's how far I fill it. In fact, could do with a bit more liquid in. It's a bit shy of that, so we'll rinse this out. It's a bit shy, that, so. Leave it to that. Leave it to that. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload this today. I'll upload it tomorrow because by tomorrow it should have started fermenting, so you can see the bubbles and stuff going through it. Okie doke. Right, it's Tuesday, 17th. Wednesday the 17th, sorry, Wednesday the 17th. And there's the froth on it. If I go up here to, there's the bubble going. That's the CO2 coming out. Yesterday I kept referring to this as beetroot. It's not beetroot, it's rhubarb. Don't know why I kept referring to it as beetroot. I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. But it's rhubarb wine I'm making. Yes, you can see everything's working, everything's perfect. I'd love seeing that happen and listening to that sound. Bloop. So satisfying. But there you are, everything's going. That's the rhubarb wine. Okay, speak soon.